Hi, welcome to DB Online English. In today's lesson, we're gonna learn some strategies for reading comprehension. These are surveying, predicting, skimming, and scanning. Let me ask you a couple of questions before we start. How often do you read? What do you read? Why and how do you read? As a university student, you will mostly read academic texts. You will sometimes read to get the main idea of a text, or you will sometimes need to look for specific information. You should use the correct strategies in the correct situation. These reading techniques will save a great amount of your valuable time as well. Now, let's take a look at them in detail. Surveying means taking a broad look at a text, chapter, a book, and so on. And the purpose is to get an overall picture of an article, chapter, or book. So why do we survey the text? Because it increases the reading speed. It also helps you understand the text better. Plus, it helps you decide what to do with the text. Will you skip the material? Will you skim it? Scan it? Or will you study it carefully? The most important question is how we can survey the text. Let's have a look at a sample text. When you have a text like this, first, look at the cover page and the contents if it's a book. What do they tell you? Look at the visuals, such as pictures, graphs, etc. What do they show? You can read the titles and the subheadings. How many paragraphs are there in the text? How many texts are there in the chapter? These are the questions you need to think while surveying the text. The second reading strategy we're gonna look at is predicting. Predicting means trying to tell the topic of the text before you read. And the purpose is to get ready for the new information in the text. Why do we use this technique? Because predicting increases your interest in the text and it connects you to the text. Plus, it activates your knowledge about the topic and connects the old information in your mind with the new information in the text. And it helps you understand the text better. In order to predict the text, look at the visuals, read the titles and the subheadings. Predict what the text is about. For example, when you look at the visuals, titles, and the subheadings, it's obvious that the text gives geographical information about Australia and the languages spoken there. The third strategy we're going to look at is skimming. Skimming means reading very quickly to get the general idea from a text. We do skimming in order to get a general idea about the text, to find out the topic of the text, and to identify the main ideas in a text. Similarly, this reading strategy increases the reading speed, it saves time, this is especially important if you have limited time, and it helps you review materials easily before exams. How do we skim the text? The first rule is to avoid reading every word. Let your eyes skim quickly over the text. Read the title and the subheadings. Read the introduction or the first paragraph. Read the first and last sentence of each paragraph. Read the last paragraph. And focus on the content words such as nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. Now let's look at the final strategy, which is scanning. Scanning means going over the text quickly to find specific information. Here, the purpose is to find a specific fact, a specific word, and to answer a specific question. Similar to other reading strategies, scanning increases your reading speed, saves you time because you do not focus on irrelevant information. In order to scan the text, identify what you need to find in the text. Do you need a number, a person's name, a date? In questions, underline the question word and think about its meaning. Underline the keywords. move your eyes quickly over the text several lines at a time. As you see, if you know how to survey, predict, skim and scan the text when you're reading, you won't have to read everything thoroughly and you will be able to take some pressure off your brain. So next time, while reading a text, don't forget to use these reading strategies to save time. Bye!